Justin Bieber could be going to prison after a judge decides to reopen a case against him. Back in 2013 in Brazil, Justin allegedly sprayed graffiti on the wall of a heritage building. He was originally charged with a crime against the city order and cultural heritage after spray painting the walls of the Hotel Nacional, Rio de Janeiro. Justin ended up leaving the country before he could be informed about the pending charges. The case ended up suspended after the star left the country to continue on his tour. But you know, some time has gone by and now a judge in Rio has ruled to reopen the case. This is because Justin returned to Rio yesterday to play 3 shows, and this seemed like the perfect time. The Public Prosecution Service in Rio made this statement. With the news that the singer will be returning to Brazil, the prosecution service requested that the court issue a summons in his name. This is basically so he will be made aware of the charges. Prosecutors were to notify him of the charges when he arrived in the country, and they were able to ask him to sign a document confirming the receipt of the charges. It's been reported that the justice system wants to conclude the process quickly, and then they want to make an example of him by giving him a jail sentence. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Hey guys, and welcome back on this beautiful Thursday. I'm Court McGinley. We have a bunch of cool and interesting news stories headed your way, so let's get right into it. Next, a 12-year-old dancer goes on a talk show to talk about bullying, and he ends up leaving the show with his dream job. This is Junior Fruit, and he went on this morning talk show for their Be Kind campaign, which is an anti-bullying initiative. During this time on the show, he talked about his experiences with bullying and the fact that people pick on him because of his talent. About this experience he said, "I had to move schools, I had to move houses. They also lived on my street, so my bullying happened on my street. They made fun of my hair and called me gay because I dance. It made me feel really sad and isolated from a lot of people." But Junior continued his passion of dancing, and he's actually raised thousands of dollars for anti-bullying charities. When asked about his ultimate dream, he said he wanted to be in the West End musical. Now what he didn't know was during this interview, the British Theatre Academy actually got in touch with the show. They loved Junior so much and they thought he was so talented, and they wanted to offer him a guest role in the upcoming West End version of Pinocchio. See guys, being a good person ends up paying off. Next, Facebook's latest app basically allows your friends to stalk your every move. Soon, Facebook will be telling people your exact location for 1 hour at a time. This is called live location, very fitting. This will enable users to share where they are with a specific Facebook friend or group of friends for 60 minutes. The good news is you can stop showing your location whenever you'd like, which is good because if you're like me and you tell your friends you're like 20 minutes away, meanwhile you're still at home trying to decide what to wear, then this feature isn't going to be something you'd like. Next, the first trailer for Stephen King's It has been released, and it looks absolutely terrifying. So as you know, this is a remake, but it looks just as creepy as the original. And if you're not a fan of clowns, then you shouldn't watch this movie. People have said that Stephen King's book It is arguably the most terrifying story he's ever written, and that's saying a lot. I mean, have you read his work? In order to describe this movie, all you have to say is that it's about a terrifying clown that's stealing the town's children. This movie is set to come out this fall on September 8th. Here's a clip. On an equally creepy note, we have our next story. Coca-Cola plants shut down after human was found in cans. That's right, cans, as in more than one. Well, I guess we finally now know the difference between Pepsi and Coke. A Coca-Cola company in Ireland is being investigated after human poop was found in a shipment of cans. Yeah, the cans usually arrive at the plant without the tops, as they are filled at the plant before sealing. So factory workers were disgusted when they had to stop production due to the machines being clogged up with human feces. Yep, no matter how you say it, it's just disgusting. The machines were turned off for 15 hours and they were cleaned. But I mean, is that really enough? So the next time you have a Coke and there's a special little kick to it, you now know why. Okay, I can't say that. Not at all. Honestly, the company immediately released a statement after this happened, and they said that this doesn't affect any products currently on sale. On a happier note, next, John Legend surprises commuters at a train station in London. Imagine you hop off your train and your favorite musician is there giving an impromptu performance. How amazing would that be? Fans were crowded around as John went on a piano and he played and sang his hit song All of Me. Minutes before the performance, John actually hinted at the surprise performance by tweeting this out. Arriving in London at St. Pancras on Eurostar UK. So, they still have that piano there? John played for about 15 minutes before heading on his way. That's honestly such a sweet thing to do. I mean, he's insanely popular and many people pay hundreds of dollars to see him live. But he decided to take some time out of his day and put on a mini live concert for everyone. That's amazing. Here's a clip. Well, there you guys go. That's all the news stories I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you in the next one.